to look at it from that perspective, I feel like people never necessarily they think about the challenges.
Yeah.
You know, everyone is really easy to point to your success, but no one thinks about the fact that there's challenges in life. Like life is a challenge, period. Like it's a challenge getting here, you know, all types of shit.
Nothing is easy.
Like what was some of the serious challenges that hit you guys coming up and putting everything together?
I think that there's a long list.
I know.
What that we can talk about that stands out.
But just know, whatever she's about to say, it is.
She just gave me the look too, by the way.
I know. I was like,
older sister. Yeah. She was like,
just know that there are a series of dramatic challenges from day one, and they continue to this day. So there is no point in business where you are not challenged, and particularly being women and Black women in probably any space, it is continuous. So now she just gave me the and now you can speak. I give her the tap.
Now you can speak. So I think that, you know, when you're starting something, you're incredibly passionate. You are the creator. You are the person. I think one of the things that I've learned over time is, you know, you can have the vision, but it takes a village. It literally takes a village of people, and making sure that you find people that, you know, align to your values and align to the vision of the company, and being humble enough to say, you know, hiring somebody that might be better, more specialized than you, that can take your vision to like the next level, you know. And so I think humbly for me, you know, it is the challenge of, you know, you are who you are. You can create something like super dope, but really to like maximize it and take it to a level, you know, to the moon, you know, and beyond. You really need a village, an awesome team, and without it, it's really not possible, you know. And so I would say, like, one of the biggest challenges is like you move at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and it's like being able to invest, find those people, recruit those people, you know, is always a thing.
Like finding the expertise, right?
Yeah.
Because every stage, and particularly for like entrepreneur founders, there's a certain phase of your startup, of your business growth, where we are in control of everything. Touch everything, you know, nothing happens if it's literally not us doing that. And of course, with success, the size of your business, your, you know, teams, all of the things expands, and every phase of business is a place that we haven't yet been. Right? So it's like with success, okay, we moved into this next
You now have to relearn the brand new job.
So it's like you have to be, there's a certain level of like
humility
that you have to be able to acknowledge, okay, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know, but I'm assuming that there's things that I don't know because me and her have not yet been here, right? So who does know? Who can we, you know, bring into our team, or who can we, you know, solicit advice or whatever it is from to help us like be successful in this next stage? And because we've been fortunate that our business has, you know, grown year over year and gone forward, we're kind of encountering those like clips kind of fast. So it's kind of like, oh, we'll be in this stage, you know, we'll do a 3-year plan or a 5-year plan, and in 18 months
you're past that.
We're past that, right? So it's like how the resources or the staff or, you know, the expertise that we've engaged for that stage, we're already at the next stage, right? So, but it takes us as founders being able to acknowledge, okay, like we're here now. We need that. We don't have it, right? We need that expertise from a business perspective to help us like navigate this next phase in order to get to the next phase.
And look, I just told you, like, my wine is cocky motherfucker, Biggie's my, you know, so I'm saying humbly, because I think that, you know, I come with it and I can do all of it. And I think
she does think she can do it.
And but I think at the end of the day, your gut intuition is like what got you there. It's still incredibly important, but you need to surround yourself.
You can't let ego
like
get in the way of the success of the business, right, and evolution.
No, that is so true. It's funny. I was gonna ask you guys, you know, what advice do you have for people that are in business and coming up, but like you just answered the question that I had for myself. Like more, not because honestly, like really, this Times article came out the other day, and like everything, it just put it into hyperspeed, and I did not think that was going to come from it. I was just like, okay, this is going to be good press, and this will highlight these other things that I'm doing, and it just like you said, like I had plans for like 5 years, and now every opportunity for everything that I had, you know, and so it's like now picking and choosing and trying to look at that. But you know, the fact that you're like, yo, lock in, focus on the team. I'm gonna take your advice.
And a big put the ego aside.
Oh yeah.
And
we all have ego.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a big part of it too is like, you know, there's going to be a lot of things that you have to say no to.
Yeah.
You know.
That's one of the hardest.
That's the hardest thing
because as like entrepreneurs,
you see it.
You are innately.
All you see is the angles.
You're innately opportunistic. It's synonymous with being an entrepreneur. You're opportunistic. You see opportunities. You seek them out. Saying no to every opportunity
is really hard.
Difficult.
Yeah, and then also, especially when it's something that you've wanted to do for such a long time. But it's just like there's only 24 hours.
It's the problem. We only got 20. We were only assigned 24 hours a day.
Y'all watching the interview, man. Come on, your boy.
He needs team members, okay?
I can't pay much, but you'll have a lot of fun.
It's a great experience.
But you have to remember it's a long game, and you got to play 3-dimensional chess, right? And you just have to know that like you have confidence in yourself, and if you're really bringing something of value, there's no rush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's hard for entrepreneurs to like.
What advice do you have for everyone that's looking up to you and just saying, I want to do that?
I feel like it's some of the things that we just already spoke about, right? So it's like your vision. You have to determine what it is that you're building your business around and your aspirations around. Is your vision, are you passionate enough about your vision to do it if you don't get paid tomorrow, right? Or potentially anytime in the future? Because that passion and that vision that you have at times will have to be the thing that fuels you to get up in the morning and do the thing, right? You may not have that monetary compensation at all times. It's up, it's down. And I think that a lot of people think about new ventures, you know, startup world or entrepreneurialism based on a lot. I talk about this a lot because I'm like that, like TED Talk made up like founder story is not reality. It's not reality. Like almost nobody has, I came up with this a great idea, and then somebody funded me $50 million, and then look, I've got on Tuesday.
Especially minorities.
Especially minorities, and especially Black women, the least funded, you know, but the highest level of entrepreneurs and of business owners. So those are cute TED Talks, right? But that's not the reality.
Sounds good.
It sounds good. It makes for a nice, like, little stage presentation. But the reality is you're going to have these ups and downs, and you need to make sure that whatever it is that you're pursuing, you are actually and literally passionate about, and that passion can fuel you to keep going during those downtimes.
Yeah, and I would say, like, I would challenge everybody. I think, you know, Instagram has not helped the world because people just think that, you know, you bowl and you do all this stuff like overnight, and that's not how it works. And let me actually so I'm gonna bring Jay-Z back into this. Why in the hip hop? But I think it is like, in order to be successful, like, you have to care about it more than anybody else, like what you're doing. And the genius, I think, for the three of us is not giving up. Like, we're here, we're here where we are, to quote, you know, Sean Carter, is like, we didn't give up. You know, we loved it so much. We had the purpose, we had the North Star, you know, and it's a marathon.
Yeah.